Hi, I'm Tori Quisling with the Center for Clairvoyant and Psychic Development. Hi, I'm Tori Quisling with the Center for Clairvoyant and Psychic Development, here to teach you how to use crystals to unblock your chakras. First, we must understand that we have a psychic system or a chakra system. And just like the five senses that we are familiar with for the material world, our sense of smell, our sense of sight and hearing in the ears, tasting and touch, those are all the senses that we're most familiar with. But we also have psychic senses, and they are contained in the chakras. They are energy centers. There's seven main ones in the body, and each one is tuned into our energetic environment. So, like a sponge, our body is always feeling the environment, soaking in our environment, and then talking to us. And our body talks to us through these chakra centers, through feelings, emotions, and we can also see them as colors. So, for example, if you're thinking about a person and you start to feel bad in your stomach, like get a stomach ache, nervous stomach, you may be having control issues with that person. Control information and tuning into power is in the stomach area, the third chakra. You may be thinking about an upcoming family reunion or event that's going to happen to celebrate, and you feel warmth in your heart and you feel excited and enthusiastic. That's the heart chakra, letting you know about love and commitment and family. So there's different, each chakra tunes into different parts of our world, sending you messages, feelings, and emotions. And so once we become aware of the fact that we can listen to these chakras, and then we can find out if they're blocked because they take in too much sometimes. And then we can learn to heal them. And today we're going to heal them. So, what is the crystal connection between your chakras and the crystals? So, once you understand your chakras, all these energy centers in the body are spinning, they are holding a frequency, they're moving. So, they take on colors and they have intuitive abilities. They can become blocked. Crystals are like our chakras. They come from the earth. There's beings inside all the crystals and stones that we're aware of today. And they vibrate and they show a color. All right. And they'll match are the abilities in our chakras to color and frequency. All right. So we're going to try this out. We're going to see how this works. First, you want to understand that crystals carry an electromagnetic field. And so if you hold your hand next to a crystal, you will start to feel something when you tune into the subtle energy of that field. And quartz crystals are used in computers and electronics already. They amplify, they absorb and amplify energy. So we're going to use them to help our bodies. You'll notice that crystals are also categorized by colors. They have different colors, which means that they have different frequencies. When we tune in psychically to our own chakras in our body, which are invisible, but we can tune in and imagine the colors of our chakras, you can match the colors of the crystals to your chakras. My experience with crystals goes way back to when I was a teenager. I was in high school and I was very shy. I tended to be very gullible and shy because I was extremely sensitive. Didn't know back then I was psychic. And I would carry a crystal with me in my pocket. I had a little baggie that would carry a little miniature collection of crystals around my neck. And I found that when I had my crystals with me, I felt more confident and more secure around my friends and in groups of people and in my class. But then when I was in my 20s, taking my love for crystals, I worked for the Berkeley Psychic Institute, and we traveled to Brazil, Cristalina, and first dug up crystals and I learned how they grow in the earth and how you dig them up. And I also did this in Arkansas and dug crystals there. And so I always have had many crystals with me at all times to give away, to grab for a feeling or emotion that comes up. So I've always intuitively known that crystals are a way to clear and the blocks that I might be feeling, the emotions and feelings that come up in my body. I intuitively reach for a crystal to soothe myself. And then as a school teacher, I became a school teacher and I worked with children in classrooms. I had crystals all over my teacher desk. Students loved crystals and they gravitated toward them because naturally crystals have energy, a frequency, and children feel uncomfortable and they're very aware of their bodies. In the feelings, and they just knew to hold a crystal or to look at one gave them some peace. And then I use crystals with my own child too. And now I use it currently with my school, the Center for Clairvoyant and Psychic Development. In my classes, I teach about it, obviously, but I also have crystals around me and helping support my spiritual practice. And when I give a reading, I'll often prescribe certain crystals to help people. My son, when he was 10 years old, he's older now, but he would have trouble sleeping. There was a time when he just couldn't get to sleep. He had too much anxiety in his stomach from all the things going on at school and sports and activities. So he always was attracted to crystals and had lots of them in his room. And soon I said, grab a crystal, see which one will make you feel better. And he intuitively knew for his third chakra, the stomach, that tension, to grab a gold stone. And a gold stone is the color, the golden color for the third chakra. He intuitively knew. He put it on his stomach because I said, just do what you feel like you need to do with this. He put it on his stomach and he was able to go to sleep. So every morning he'd wake up and have crystals, especially gold stones, in his sheets, in his bed, and learned that he could work with these crystals. So if a child can do this, definitely you can. And he found such a healing from having crystal friends support for when he would get these feelings, these energetic feelings in his body, like we all do. So I'm going to teach you today 6 steps to healing your chakra with a crystal. Okay, so first of all, we're going to tune in to each chakra at that location. You're going to check in with it and just see if you're feeling blocked. And I'm going to give you ideas of what the feelings are when that chakra is blocked. You're going to notice these messages. You're going to say, what am I hearing? What am I feeling? And then imagine a color there. And as soon as you put your attention on your chakras, they actually start to move. Your chakras love to have attention. They kind of do their job without us paying attention to them. But once we put our attention on them, they will start to move. They will start to do something. So start to see movement, start to see a color. And I have an area for you to take notes for each chakra. Then you're going to choose a crystal, that goes with that chakra. And we choose crystals by their colors to match the chakra. Some crystals are good for all the chakras, but it's a really quick, intuitive trick, making it simple, to just grab a crystal that matches the healed color of your chakra. Okay, so we're going to either you have crystals around you, and if you don't, as we do these lessons, you're just going to look at the picture I provide of the crystal, because that works just as well. You can hold a crystal to the area of that chakra that's bothering you and that's blocked to do the clearing, or you can stare at the picture of the crystal and imagine it's working on your chakra. And that's how it works with clairvoyance. Anything's possible. It's like magic. You're going to imagine the chakra spinning and matching the color. And then you're going to make a note of what do you see about your healed chakra now, and what do you feel? So what color is the calmer, more healed chakra, and what do you feel? So you're going to take notes as we progress. And I'm going to go through each of the 7 chakras, let you know the location, let you know what it feels like to be blocked, have you tune in, have you do a little spin. It doesn't hurt to go through all your chakras because they actually all get blocked. So it's like taking a shower, going through all the chakras, clearing them, and you'll have a picture of a crystal that you can use. And then eventually you can go buy one, find one, or go around your house and grab the crystals that you have. So many of us have a big crystal collection and we don't know how to use them. So now's your chance. So the first chakra is at the base of the spine. So I want you just to take a deep breath. And as you tune in, you can keep your eyes lightly open and so you can see the screen, or you can just tune into your root chakra. It's the base of the spine. And your root chakra, the first chakra, is all about grounding and security. So we connect to the earth. We also feel secure so that little situations aren't going to make you feel desperate. You have a grounding despite your circumstances around you. You always want to feel like you can just respond to your world instead of react. Okay, that's the point of the first chakra. So when it's blocked, you're going to experience anxiety. You're going to experience some depression. Now, these are things that you can feel. Maybe you can feel all of them, or you'll feel some of them or one of them. Restlessness. I always notice this with children. There'd be some restlessness. I just want to soothe their first chakra, get them grounded. Feeling spacey and scattered and you can't focus, that's definitely a need to get your first chakra healed and cleared and moving. Okay. Financial fears and insecurity about relationships in your job. The color of crystals we're reaching for the first chakra to unblock are red, black, and then darker colors. So if you have a green, even a green crystal, if it's really dark, like I have a tourmaline that looks black, and then on further observation, it's actually green. But because it's so dark, it's fantastic for the root chakra. We want dark colors, earthy colors. So earthy colors. Jasper tends to be earthy, and you can find red, you can find leopard jasper, pyrite, smoky quartz, obsidian, black tourmaline. I listed them here. You can make a note to yourself in your notes what ones you have, what ones you'd like to have. Here is an example of what they look like. The obsidian, the smoky quartz, red jasper, onyx. Notice how they're dark, earthy colors. Hematite, ruby, don't they just get you excited? Tourmaline, garnet. Garnet looks black, and then on closer observation, you see that it's red. Garnet tends to be such a dark stone. And just notice when you find a dark stone, it just feels good to just dig into it. Just feel like you're getting into your body. You want to be grounded. I know people like to carry these grounding stones on them or put them in your car on the dashboard so that the road is grounded, your car is grounded. If you feel like you space out whenever you get into the car, because that's hard on your body, you might forget that you're driving. Bring one of these grounding root chakra crystals with you. All right, so we're going to do the steps to healing our chakra. So I want you to put your attention on your root chakra, and you can close your eyes to do this. And I want you to notice the feelings that are in your body if they relate to any of those, like anxiety and financial fear and insecurity. And even if you're not sure, just imagine that there can be some blockages in there because we use it so much, the root chakra. And now imagine a color that's there. And imagine that it's starting to spin. And this is our pre-healing color and pre-healing motion. Okay, does it seem stuck or sticky, or is it just a color that you don't like? Now you're going to take the crystal. You can either have one nearby or look at a picture on the screen of one of the crystals. For example, I may choose the smoky quartz at the top. And I'm just going to put all my attention on the smoky quartz and just imagine that it is tuned into my root chakra, because I know that that crystal works with the root chakra, and just start to generate that color through the root chakra. And just imagine that the root chakra is spinning. Okay. Every time we heal a chakra, we know it's healed because it's spinning and it has a color that's soothing. Okay. You may have chosen the red jasper. You can choose another color, but just bring that color through to create soothing feeling and spinning in that chakra. Okay, just feel it. And then make a note in that section of what it feels like after it's healed. We're going to move up to the second chakra. The second chakra is located just below your navel. I always say take 2 fingers and put them below your navel, and that's where it is, right there. When your abilities are working in there, it's your emotions, it's your relationships, and it's your sensuality, sexuality, second chakra. And when it's blocked, you'll feel creatively stuck. You might hear yourself saying, "Oh, I feel so stuck." You might have difficulty finding meaningful relationships, like, "Oh, it's always a problem trying to date, trying to trust people." Sexual issues, instability, instability in an emotional way, not sure if you're going to cry at any moment, that kind of thing. Financial fears, again, in the second chakra. Most of our, well, all of our money issues money comes from relationships with other people. Animals don't pay us, plants don't pay us, and people pay us. So second chakra is about our relationship with people. And so we can often have financial fears in there in the second chakra too. And then just being overly emotional, kind of just being reactive, not being grounded, not being responsive. So that means we want to clear out that second chakra if you're feeling that. So as you tune into the chakra, you can close your eyes to imagine it right there below your navel. Imagine the color that's there, the color that is blocked. The importance about healing, clairvoyant healing, is that you see one color before you do the healing, and then you see the healed color after. That change, that shift is the healing, that difference in color. That's how simple it is, but it's very profound and it really works. And so just imagine that you're going to take a crystal now, and we look for amber and orange colors. Carnelian, amber, calcite are good crystals. Here is a picture of different ones. You can see orange calcite, you can see fire opal, carnelian, moonstone, sunstone, amber. That color. So just put that color, run it through that second chakra with your imagination. Imagine, choose one of the crystals in the picture, or you may have one nearby that's of this color. Hold it in your hand, hold it as close to the chakra as possible. You can place it right on the skin if you want, place it right on the chakra, and just imagine running that color through your chakra. Remember, crystals hold a frequency and they are steady because they're always that color. Our chakras are changing colors all the time. The second chakra is at peace at this color. So we just want to reset it using a chakra, using a crystal. And just you can see the picture and imagine that carnelian or moonstone healing your second chakra, or hold an actual crystal that you have in your collection. Hold it on the second chakra and feel the exchange of the color changing to this color, this amber color, and imagine it spinning. And you can take notes about what you noticed. And just feel how good it is to have the root chakra spinning, the second chakra spinning. And just know that once you do it today, it's just going to last for the whole day. All right. Now we're going to look at the third chakra. The third chakra is located at the stomach. So take a deep breath right from your stomach. It's the solar plexus, it's called, because it's your power, it's your control. It also is where we dream from, where we sleep from, and our memory of dreams is there in the third chakra. So when it's blocked, you may find that you feel powerless in a lot of your situations, like other people take advantage of you all the time, or you're just not able to speak up. You have a lack of control, or the opposite, if it's overactive, you're controlling and bossy. You feel like everyone has to do it your way, or it's not going to be okay. Overly ambitious, perfectionistic, meaning everything has to be perfect, or it's not okay, or I have to do this perfectly, or forget the whole thing. You may have a feeling of low self-worth. You don't deserve things. Sleep issues, either you're sleeping too much or you're not sleeping enough. Can't remember your dreams, overly dreaming, maybe some nightmares. Stomach discomfort or pain. So a lot goes on in this chakra when it's blocked. And again, we're going to assume each chakra needs a clearing. So let's just do this together. The color of the third chakra is yellow. And so we want to choose crystals that are of that same color. And they're called citron, calcite. Rutilated quartz has gold flecks inside the quartz. It's very magical. And yellow apatite. You'll see it's very yellow. So as we do, you're going to tune in as I've been talking about the third chakra. You're already thinking about this. Oh, am I getting messages from my body? Do I have these feelings? Put your hand on your third chakra. We're going to look at citron. And citron is very, some people say citrine or citron. I say citron. It's a yellow quartz crystal, and it's got such power when you encounter it. So you can look at the picture of it and have it vibrate through your stomach chakra. You can go grab one you have in your house. Take a deep breath right from the stomach, and just feel that yellow of the citron and the frequency going through your third chakra, through the stomach, and starting to spin. You can see the color change from one color that when you first tuned in to the new color with the healing. Okay, so this is going to improve self-esteem. It's going to release anger, because when we have control issues and power, we often get angry and anxious. So this is going to calm all of that. Okay, so just feel the healing and see the new color that's closer to yellow, and just imagine your chakra spinning like a wheel. So we move to the fourth chakra. The fourth chakra is located at your sternum, or the center of your chest, and it has to do with love, commitment, and purpose. Now, the symptoms of being blocked is when you get easily hurt in relationships. Like if somebody doesn't call you back right away, someone says something that the tone wasn't right, overly sensitive, easily hurt in relationships. It puts a lot of pressure on other people. So you want to have your own filter, your own power around your heart. You want to clear that so that other people aren't having to make sure they're always saying the right thing or having the right tone. You may have an intense sadness, like a depression, and you don't know why, just a sinking chest. You don't know why. Deep feeling of loss. You may know exactly why you're feeling loss, or you don't know why, but you just do. You might feel like you're withdrawn. You say no to a lot of things. The heart chakra says yes to life. You may be saying no to life, then that is a blocked fourth chakra. You may feel a lack of commitment. You can't follow through with anything. You say, sure, I'll be there. And then as you come to the time, you're like, I can't make it. So the fourth chakra is blocked when that's happening. You might feel confused about your purpose. You might think, oh, I'm doing this for everyone else. What's my purpose? And we want to clear the heart chakra. Doesn't that sound good? So you want green and pink for crystal colors. And some examples are tourmaline, rose quartz, rhodochrosite, emerald, and amazonite. Those are really powerful crystals. And we're going to put our hands on our heart chakra. Just feel the color that's there now. That's the blocked color, so you can take note of it, because you want to note the change when the healing takes place. And just see what consistency is going on in there. Is it sticky? Is it sluggish? It's not really moving. Know that the healing will be a color closer to green and pink, and a movement and a spinning of this chakra. Very simple. Keep it very simple. So we're going to look at a rose quartz. I want to look at two crystals. We're going to do a double healing for the heart chakra, because so much of our world, especially as healers, I know I'm speaking to healers, really encounters our heart chakra. It's blocked a lot. So just take a deep breath and just put your attention on the rose quartz. Again, you can stop the video, go grab your rose quartz, hold it at your heart. Remember, hold the crystal close, or just look at this picture I've provided of a rose quartz. And just, it's called the love stone. And just feel that pink, just soothing your heart, the color of the pink, the frequency of the stone. These stones are alive and have electromagnetic frequency, and just let it work through you, even in the photograph here. Just know that it works, and start to clear your heart, running pink through it, and running this pink frequency so that the heart chakra starts to spin, starts to feel better. We're feeling better already. Just feel that pink saturating your heart, spinning it. It's feeling good. Whew. I'm going to offer one more crystal, double crystal for the heart, the watermelon tourmaline, one of my favorites, because look, it has the green and the pink in there. And how playful is watermelon tourmaline? Every kid wants one of these. You want to smell it. Brings happiness. The heart chakra is connected to your smile. Okay, your ability to say yes, your ability to heal, release, love, have joy, commit to something, compassion, all of this. Tourmalines are fantastic. They come in every color, black to light pink. And then there's this watermelon one, which I think is fantastic for the heart chakra, pink and green, healing, strength, tolerance, and understanding. So just feel the, and notice when we work with crystals, it's an instant healing. We don't have to take an hour on each chakra. You just tune in, you can grab that color, put it at your heart, watch the color change to a color that's more in alignment, see the chakra spin. Just once you give attention to the chakra, it's ready to go, ready to spin. Okay. Fifth chakra, that's at the base of the throat. We're moving up the body. Communication is all here, and it goes up into your face, your ears, your jaw. Okay. Blocked symptoms of the fifth chakra are loss of your voice. Sometimes you literally get laryngitis, or you have a tendency to lose your voice. That's a lot of work on the fifth chakra. It squeaks when you try to say something important, or you just recognize that you can't speak up for yourself. Someone's telling you what to do and you rehearse, you know what you want to say, and then you just can't say it and you're frustrated. A lot of people get thyroid issues in the fifth chakra here because it's at the thyroid and they haven't been able to speak up their whole lives. And as a child, we don't get a lot of training in that. So extreme shyness is another blocked symptom, thyroid issues. Lying to yourself, saying out loud to somebody a lie, and you know it's a lie, or to yourself. Sore throat, just sore throat. Sinus pain goes up into the sinuses. This is the telepathic channels. Jaw pain, ear pain, all telepathic channels that can get jammed up and blocked. As we approach this upper chakras, we're really getting into psychic abilities. Now, the crystal colors are blue or blue-green. Okay, my favorite. I'm wearing a Larimar. I love blue. I'm speaking all the time. I'm a teacher. I need it. So aquamarine, lapis lazuli, turquoise, Larimar, celestite. Those are some names of crystals that can be very helpful. So grab your crystal, or you're going to use this picture of celestite that I provided, and just look at the frequency of that. Look at the blue and just feel it in your throat as you tune in, and maybe recognize some of those symptoms as, oh, yes, I might have some of those blocks in my throat chakra. So you're going to imagine the color that's there before we start. Then you imagine what it feels like and what kind of spinning action it's doing, maybe not very good. Then take I'm going to use my Larimar, put it right on there. We often will wear necklaces intuitively of the color stone and the particular stone we need to heal the heart over the chest or the throat. And so just tune into that celestite, feel the color moving through your fifth chakra. This is our clairaudience as well as telepathy, so you can summon your angel guides through celestite. Just feel a general spiritual strength and upliftment from this. And just feel that. You're going to take note of the new color, the healed color, and you're going to take note of just the way it looks as it's spinning. Remember, we're like just doing an overall chakra clearing today in this lesson. And you can always go back to specific ones if you end up having a stomach ache and go, ooh, let me grab a yellow crystal. So you remember, I have a sore throat, ooh, let me grab a blue crystal, right? Now we're at the sixth chakra, at the forehead. It's in the center of the forehead, and this is my specialty. I'm a clairvoyant practitioner. And so I'm working always with my third eye and seeing, so that's clairvoyant, seeing the truth, precognition, seeing ahead, manifestation. What do you want to create instead of what's just given to you? So when you're blocked here in the sixth chakra, you can have headaches, You can actually feel a headache in there, sinus pain, because remember, sinuses go up into the forehead as well. You can have difficulty making decisions, confusion, dizziness, and feel gullible. Like if somebody's telling you something and you just can't tell if they're lying or not, that's a gullibility. Someone tells you a direct lie and you go, really? And then they laugh at you. That's gullibility. I had that as a, as a child throughout school until I found my friends, my crystals to have with me so I could feel stronger. So we want dark blue, light purple for this chakra. It's amethyst, sodalite, sugilite, purple, and fluorite. I wear personally fluorite. I have a fluorite ring. I have a sugilite ring. I'm always tuning in. I'm wearing purple. I want to support this chakra as much as possible. And the frequencies, these colored crystals really help. And let's take a look. Amethyst is a favorite crystal for many people. So you might have one in the house. You can pause this and go grab your amethyst. Or you can look at this crystal with me on the screen. You're going to place the amethyst, and I have so many around my house, everywhere, all different shapes and sizes and clusters. I love just a big cluster. So we're going to take the amethyst and place it at your forehead. The vision of this picture right at your forehead, and just circulate that purple through your third eye, through the center of your forehead. Notice the color that's there. Maybe it's a heavy color, brown or something. Just circulate this purple amethyst frequency through the sixth chakra until it starts to spin and change. And just notice a clearing. You can even notice that you have an eye there. Big, big eye that says, I see, and I can see anything I want. Sixth chakra, amethyst. Feels good. We're moving on. Seventh chakra. I'd like you to reach up, touch that warm spot on top of your head. That's the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. And so this has to do with feeling, knowing, claircognizance. It's also your certainty and intelligence, but it also is part of your clairvoyance and seeing truth, because we'll say, I know that that's a lie, and then you'll see it first. So again, you'll have very similar feelings, spaciness when it's out of whack, feeling out of place, some confusion, some migraines, obsessed with the material world. What does that mean? It means that you're blocked. So you don't want to tune into angels. You don't want to tune into spiritual guidance. You're just obsessed with, the reality of the world. And it can be very depressing. And just on that note, all the chakras interrelate with all the other ones. So if you're blocked in the crown chakra and you're feeling obsessed with the material world and blocked from getting spiritual guidance and your intuitive guidance, your fifth chakra, where you hear your own voice and truth, feels stuck. Your heart isn't being answered, isn't being heard. It feels stuck. Now you feel yucky in your third chakra. So notice that we do want to clear these chakras, and you'll start with the one that's giving you the most trouble. Go right for it. And then for good measure, move through the other chakras. So eventually you'll want to get crystals that you have at least one crystal for each chakra. Okay, so for the seventh chakra, the clear white or dark purple are best. Amethyst, again, is good for it. Selenite, herkimer, and clear quartz. Now, quartz is awesome. Sixth and seventh chakras used in computers and watches, and it's in many common items around you. And it's great for beginners, just starting your relationship with crystals. Because it's a clear quartz, it can manage all your chakras. Okay, harmonizes your environment. You can set them around, and they're not expensive. This is a picture of a man in a quartz cave. If you can imagine, they're that large. So they're very prevalent, and you can get lots of quartz crystals to have around, and they come as wands, points, balls, just crude points, clusters. Now, we're going to do this healing using selenite, is another beautiful crystal. So there's an example there of selenite and clear quartz. We're going to quiet your mind because you want to tune in at the crown. And you want to imagine that that beautiful, clear selenite, clear quartz is vibrating through your crown. You want some clarity. You want it to be grounded. You don't want to be spacey. You want to be quiet. The selenite has striations, which you can feel like are pathways right to the light, right to the spirit world, unblocking that need to have everything be proven, like the scientific skeptic. We want to just clear the crown. Feels good. You have a direct connection to God, direct connection to your source. Selenite is fantastic for the crown and helping you feel more confident connecting with your guides and with source. Selenite is also easy to find and it doesn't cost much. I ordered boxes of selenite sticks because I make crystal grids. That's another lesson. And when you make crystal grids, you want to make shapes, and you can get boxes of selenite wands. So it's something to grab, have around, and it's great for protection, clarity. So we want to think now, let's just be back in our whole body awareness. And just this was a quick lesson on the chakra system. And you want to think about all your chakras now spinning. You can look at this picture, you can close your eyes and imagine all your chakras are spinning. They're in the colors that we were looking at, and the crystals jump started them, ran the frequency through them, supported them, and that's how we want to work with crystals and our chakras. And I hope today was very helpful for you to find crystals. Again, isn't it magical? You can just look at a picture of a crystal and it'll work the same until you can find that crystal in the store and have it in your hand. Okay, so please check out the Center for Clairvoyant and Psychic Development. And I have so many classes, over 40 topics of metaphysical classes live every week, certification programs, and just readings where we can look right at you and just I can give you a lesson personally as well as a clearing personally. And that's at toriquisling.com. So great to have you with me in this class. Thank you so much.